Alright, so welcome back to the channel. I have been gone for quite a minute now. I always take a break for some reason for a few months and then I come back. But we are back, baby, because we are reacting to Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2. Um, I think this is the only album out right now that's really circulating and getting some attention. So we're gonna go ahead and do a review to the lyrics and a breakdown. I have done something similar. I did something similar to SZA's SOS last year around this time. So if you get a chance, please go take a look at that video. Um, I pretty much went over the songs that I liked, what I thought about them, and we're going to do the same thing with this album. So let's get into the first track. So with the second verse, she opens up with "So Dear Onika." Again, this is very similar to, I believe that track is off of the first Pink Friday. She has a song called "Dear Nicki." Um, In it, she states, "Don't stress, Onika, so blessed, Onika. Today is 12/3/23. Your baby's 3. He's the best, Onika. Set me free, set me free. Why didn't you come back to get me?" I think, again, speaking about her father. Let me. Why would anyone want to love me? Rich, yes, but are you happy?" So this part made me very, not per se emotional, but it makes me think about, if you guys are fans of Nicki, she has a song called "Save Me." And in that song, she's very discussing herself and how she feels about herself, feeling like she wants to be saved from herself. And so that part gave me the same vibe of "Save Me." It's like, even in this song, it's like you can tell she feels some type of guilt of some sort. I don't know if that's related to her family. It sounds like it is my interpretation, because a lot of the time when she used to speak in her older tracks, she would say how there's a line, she's like, "The more that I work, the more I feel like you're neglected," speaking about her mother. I don't know, so if that's more related to both of them, her entire family, or what, but I don't know. This track sounds like it's a lot of guilt that she felt, the fact that he wasn't able to meet her son, or the fact that she's always busy, and she's rich and she has this and this and that, but she then in that line states, "You're rich, but are you happy?" Like, these are the things that she's thinking about. So the second track is "Barbie Dangerous." It is sampled. It's a sample. It's a lot of samples on this album. The sample is from Notorious Big, and in the song, she kind of has like the same type of flow as Notorious, or really Bone Thugs and Harmony is in that song. Same type of flow. I think it was a good sample. The beat is nice. Um, but in this song, it shifts. Definitely is a big shift. It's not slow tempoed at all. It starts to pick up after that first track. She starts talking about, again, Nicki's favorite thing, everybody being her son. So she has a verse in here where she's like, spit your game, pop your shit, face on pretty, ass still thick, beef with who? You got the right one. All these rap bitches ain't got to like none. Kitty on fleek, I got the tight one. Pick one ticket, I got the white one. Okay? She says these rap bitches you like is my son, still gonna run the rap shit when I'm done. So again, a lot of this album too has been her addressing her having the crown and the throne. And I'll probably say some more stuff as the video progresses about the other songs. She does that a lot in this album, which I can appreciate, which is not bad at all, because at the end of the day, I get so tired of going on the blogs and hearing rap beef. I'm like, put it in the music. You want to make a diss track? Let her make a diss track, and y'all battle it out that way. That's the only way you can really see who can rap. Like, y'all rapping about the spot, just rap about it, and we'll see who lyrically matches up. And we already know what Nicki provides and brings to the table, so we don't have to debate that situation or so. But at the end of the day, Barbie Dangerous was one of the top tracks that I have written down here that I liked personally. So this is a good song on the album. Track number 3 is FTCU, F the Club Up. There is a voice in the background, of course, Mr. Waka Flocka. Waka has been knowing Nicki Minaj for a long time. If you didn't know, Nicki Minaj used to be managed by Waka Flocka's mom. So he is in the back of the song, which I can appreciate because I like Waka Flocka and been a fan of Waka Flocka since I was a kid. But in this song, again, she's talking about the rap girls again. In the first verse, she states, "Oh y'all, I tell them that I'm sleaze. They telling me, okay, prove it. I leave these bees on red, so now they know that I blew it. I tell my movie units, my videos, they gonna view it. Spotify ain't gotta lie, they really streaming my music. I gave you bees the crown, they fucked around and losed it. Nah, I am the wave. I only wave when I'm telling bye, bitch, we ain't twinning, ain't fraternal or identical." So, pretty much, she just letting it be known. Now, once upon a time, there was a situation with Travis Scott and the whole music streaming situation and how he added merchandise to his album, which made the album sales increase. And it really wasn't just about the music. So I think Nicki is trying to refer back to that type of situation. And I've heard the talk of the town if they're saying something to do with Meg or Cardi trying to do something to incorporate the streaming thing. I don't know how that works. I'm not in the industry, but someone said something about they did something with the fans to make it look like they're getting more streams than what they are, or try to boost their streams in some type of sort. Who knows? But I think that's what she was referring to. Again, this is all alleged. You can't believe everything you hear on the internet, but that's what they were saying. You know, the girls be going back and forth. So, you move on to verse 2. She speaks about a particular someone again. So they're saying this is the Megan Thee Stallion diss. I still got the juice, be by a sippy. I will never slip like a Mickey. Stay in your Tory lane, bitch. I'm not Iggy. I know that these niggas trying to bag like shitty. I'm such a catch, nigga. Throw you a midi. Now, if you remember, I don't know if this was earlier this year or last year. Who knows? I just know. I'm just trying to think. Because I be trying to erase the Megan and Tory Lane situation about my mind. Because they keep bringing it up. And it's been, I don't know how long. Anyways, there was a situation in which the judge, I guess for the court case with Meg and Tory, Iggy wrote a letter to the judge. And within that letter, she stated how she thought that Tory Lanez was a good guy, just trying to prove his case to be better, you know, within the situation of Meg. They pretty much attacked Iggy and just went in on her. And Nicki like, stay in your lane. I'm not Iggy. Y'all not finna talk crazy to me how y'all do Iggy. This is not that. I am not her. Period. That's just pretty much what I got from that. And of course, yes, it was a situation with Meg. So it's like they say that they have beef. So, all right, move to the next track. Beep Beep. I will say this is like one of the best songs on the album. I'm gonna try not to say that for each song, but this is the better song on the album. And I was like, why is it this short? Now, I am probably going to do a breakdown of the other Gag City deluxe tracks at the end, and that one includes 50 Cent, I heard, but I have not listened to it, so I'll listen to it. But Beep Beep is a very good song. I think, honestly, I don't know why it's as short as it is. It's like a minute, and I don't like that. Um, all right. So, like I said, the song is very short, but there's a verse in here that I like a lot. When she's like, niggas always fronting when they only did some light time. Beep, beep, beep. Is that bleep? Is that you talking to me? Is it that deep? If I don't even know you exist, it's that beef. When niggas get they draw broke, wait, is that teeth? I was like, okay, she rapping. We getting rapping Nicki now. But yeah, I really like that part. Cause like, is it really beef if I'm not even paying attention to you, baby? This is like really one sided. And this can go for whoever she's beefing with. This may be Lotto. This may be whoever, like Meg, whoever, Cardi, who knows, all of them, because she's addressing it seems like all of them on this album. But yeah, Nicki really rapping, and not saying that she don't be rapping. So don't y'all be in the comments talking about what you mean by she not rapping. Y'all know y'all got this thing, and I love Nicki, and I have loved Nicki since I was a kid. I've been a fan for a very long time. But one thing I don't do with people who I am a fan of, I do not just overly stand someone just because they are who they are. If I don't like it, I just don't like it. But I actually feel like she's actually put in some effort into a lot of these tracks because often legendary people, because she is a part of Wayne's and has been under Wayne for a long time, and he's one of those as well, that they have a very skilled ability to a point to where they like, hey, this is a song, I'm just gonna say what I need to say or whatever, and I'm just gonna put it on the track, and it'd be like, this not it. Like, you still have to put some time into the lyrics and the bars, and make the track be a track. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna come with your all, then don't put it out. Like, but again, some people overly stand and they will take any and everything just to hear some music for somebody. But I like when people take the time to actually put something in their tracks and their songs and their albums. And she's done quite a bit on this album, so I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of lines in this song that I'm sure is gonna be on a lot of captions on Instagram. So be prepared to be captioned out with Nicki captions for the whole 2024. All right, moving into the next track, "Falling for You." I like this song as well. She was rapping, like really rapping in this song. I will most definitely be playing this over and over again. Um, Again, now when I say this, because I didn't heard this on Instagram and YouTube, um, I'm be honest with y'all. I do not be liking when Nicki be singing. It is like I don't know. It's like it's necessary when it's done properly, when the production is right and in place. When I don't know. It just be getting on my nerves. Long story short, I just don't be liking it. Now, like I said, she did have a song called Save Me that I love a lot. And she's singing well in there. And I like the tracks like um I can't think right now. Right through me. What's that other track? The one I can't even think of the damn song right now. But that song, y'all know what I'm talking about. Dang, what is the name of the song? Now it's gonna. Okay, give me a minute. All right, I got it. Your Love. That's the song I'm talking about. Your Love. So I like those songs, and it's not, and even Va Va Voom. Like, I like when she sings when it's done properly, but she's singing a lot on this album, and I'm like, girl, this is not your strong suit. I really don't want to hear it. But This song is not too bad. I feel like she doing a lot of like runs and Keisha Cole and Monica Brandy runs and doing a whole bunch, and it's like that ain't your thing, but it don't sound horrible. It's just not the best. But I like the rapping on here. I like this one bar that she has, and she's like, plus they know my body T like my middle initial, and y'all know her name is Nika Tanya Mirage, okay? But then she said, I let him kiss the real. He know my looks could kill. These bitches gotta shake their ass to show sex appeal, which is very tragic because a lot of them do that. And she like, I ain't gotta do that, baby. I look good without doing that. Face, everything, without all of that. So I like this track a lot. But again, I can do without the singing. Next song is Let Me Calm Down, featuring J. Cole. And I was very excited to see J. Cole because I like J. Cole as an artist. That's like one of my top artists of all time. So I was like, okay, let's see what type of song this is going to be. And for this song, it was pretty much just discussing her love for her husband, the ups and downs in the relationship. She starts the track off, the first verse, she states, pull off and I almost hit him. He acting like I ain't always with him. My heart's saying I love him when I'm screaming that I hate him. And ain't no more debating. This time it's an ultimatum. I never got where I was at the first day I met him. Yeah, it was love at first sight, but I never sweat him. I knew if it was meant to be, the one day I would let him. 20 years later, them decisions, I don't regret them. Just what you would wish you would give me space when I really need it, to be alone in my zone when I'm really heated. Just cause I'm quiet don't mean you're defeated. Wish you ain't need me to feel like you're completed. Which is a very, very relatable verse when it comes to men in general. A lot of them um will not openly admit their insecurities, but I've known from personal experience, often men will confuse space with not loving them. And it seems like she's, talking to her husband pretty much like, hey, listen, when I first met you, I liked you. Time went by. Now I realize that I need you and want you. 20 years later, I still love you. Even when I'm yelling at you, telling you that I hate you, I still love you, but I just need my space and you give me my time as if I'm not, you're not one of the most important people in my life. So I like this track a lot. I think that this is one of the better tracks on the album. I always like Vulnerable Nicki. That is why my favorite album is The Pink Print, because of the relatability on that album. And she is doing a lot of that in this album as well, but it's different. And I'll speak more about that at the end as well. So J. Cole comes in. J. Cole does what J. Cole do best, rap. That man is a genius and a lyricist, so he did not fail me at all. Um, he pretty much is speaking from the man's perspective, but also speaking, defending Nicki's stance on the things that she said in her verse. I really like that he broke it down, and I like the part when he discussed. It's like he was speaking to her husband, like to keep the family together at a time when it's so regular to break apart. So God forbid y'all got a kid, therefore I hate the thought. It's you and her against the world until there ain't no more breath in your lungs. I'm just a messenger, but God is who the message is from. I want to send you my respect because I rep for the ones that hold they wifey down despite all of the extras that come. Word to Willie Smith, these niggas silly, heckle, and shun as if they life is somehow perfect and they never been plunged into a dark place, so I can respect when it's done. It's family first through the words come a second to none, for real. So I like that verse a lot. He also is mentioning Will Smith and the whole Jada thing. And briefly, just to speak on that, I thought it was very corny when Will Smith memes were floating around, and they just made a joke out of Will Smith's pain, and who other per se, none other to do it besides J. Cole, because J. Cole has mentioned that way to the Will and Jada Love situation. That's what he wanted, but he also was like, hey, listen, this is for you as Nicki's husband, but also this is for Will. I respect you for standing up for your wife. However, the world can be very sick place because they act as if things are not bad for themselves. Like nobody's perfect, things happen. So yeah, this was a nice track, and again, most definitely one of those tracks that are top. Next track is R&B. This is featuring Wayne. This song is, I don't like it at all. I'm being honest with you. I'd listen to it again. I listened to the album one time, and then I went over the songs I really liked another time. So it may grow on me in the future, but then again, I don't. I don't think I like it at all. I don't know. She starts singing again on the bridge, and I was like, okay, Nicki, here we go again. And some other guy named Tate Kobang, and I didn't really like his part neither. Like nothing about this song made me be like, And I like Nicki and Wayne songs, but I just did not like this one. It's very much so hood ghetto love. She's talking about him with the gun and all this other stuff, masterpiece. What did she say? She was like something like, what did she say? I let him be sick, kissing on my thighs and my breast. He two pieced it. I just want to watch him do his push ups with his sweats on. Every time he hit it, he gonna nail it to like a press on. Uh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right. So the next track after R&B is Pink Birthday. Um I don't really like this song either. Not a fan of it, which is surprising because everyone says that they like it, but I don't like it. um Again, like I said, I can do without the singing. If she's gonna sing, I need the singing to be better than what it's being, and I don't like the way she's singing on it. So we're gonna skip past Pink Friday, Pink Birthday. And then again, she has this ice cream bar about on her cheeks, vanilla ice cream coming down my ass cheeks. Like Nicki, come on now. We don't want to hear that. I be tired of the coochie rap. And she says she's not doing a lot of that on this album, and I will agree. She has toned it down a lot because you know Nicki used to have all the coochie bars, but the ice cream down the booty cheeks, I can do without. Like Nicki, come on now. We passed that. I expect this from these new girls, and even when they start doing that, I'd be like, all right, it's time to cut this off because I'm tired of hearing about everybody coochie being the best and all this other, no, all this other stuff. So I did not like Pink Birthday. That is not my favorite. Next track is with Drake. It's called Needle. Needle is a vibe. Needle is given you play at the party, you play on vacation. It's really like a cool vibe. You sipping mimosas somewhere on the beach somewhere. It's very cute. I like Needle a lot. I like Drake. That's Drake's on it. It's giving control law type vibes. I don't know if I would like it if Drake wasn't on it as much because he gave a lot to the song. In my opinion, I don't know. It just sounds like a Drake song. I don't know if she took that from Drake and was like, all right, I'm putting this on my album, but it is giving much so Drake, like a song that Drake would be on. But I like it very much. I like the beat. I like the sound, and yeah, I think this is, like I said, I keep saying it's like one of the best songs on the album, but she has a lot of good songs on here. It's very different. Every song is different. She has a little bit of this, a little bit of that on the album, and this is different. All right, so the next track is Cowgirl. This is with the artist. I don't want to mispronounce her name. I think it's called, is her name Lourdes? Is it Lourdes? Yeah, I think her name is Lourdes. Um, she was on Sweetie's mixtape. She had a song called Seesaw that I really like that I played out a lot. And she sounds amazing on there. She has a nice voice. I do see her coming up and being on a lot of features, but she has a nice voice. So I want to see. I may have to revisit her music to see what it sounded like because I liked her on that Sweetie song. I don't like Cowgirl. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's giving a part of Pink Birthday. I didn't like that either. So it's probably like my least favorite on the album. But hey, it's cute. She has a nice voice, but I just don't like the song. Alright, so the next track is Everybody is featuring Little Uzi. And as soon as I heard the album, the first listen, when I listened, I was like, okay, I know that this song was gonna go up because it's DJ Smalls is on it and it's very much so Jersey. But I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the best album, and for sure, best album, best song on the album. Um, and everybody's playing it. Everybody's playing it on everything, Instagram, wherever. I just keep hearing it. But this was one of the samples that I really did like that she's done. I liked the sentence the fact that the samples comes in to finish her sentence when she's like, we gonna spin and kill, and then it's like everybody, and it was like these bitches fuck everybody, and they can tell no everybody, we gonna spin and kill everybody. And I don't know, I just like that part of the song. I was like, okay, this is it. But yeah, of course, Everybody is a great track. That's 10 out of 10 for sure. The best track, I think, on the album, personally, my favorite song on the album. And I forgot to add, maybe because I didn't feel like he was necessary on this song. Um, I even forgot Lil Uzi was on the song for real, to be honest with you, because he was not necessary. But I think she added him because he had that one song, I Just Want to Rock, and it was very much so the same vibe. Like, as soon as I heard the song, I'm like, this is giving Lil Uzi, I Just Want to Rock the vibe. But it's just a Jersey sound, so that's is of course it's going to sound like. But he was not needed on the song because the song is doing what it's doing by itself. But again, just probably just telling him he was going to be out on the album, so she just put him on the album. But he was not needed at all.